What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null, and I'm here with the Turing Test. It's relatively late of a stream for me at 9 p.m., but I was sitting in my room having finished my homework and cleaned my living room with nothing left to do, and there was nothing good on YouTube or Twitch, so I decided to stream instead and get a little drunk. So I've never played this game, but I've seen parts of it played for a very short period of time, like 3 years ago. So technically 2 years ago. I mean, this game came out in 2016, but I can't remember what part of 2016 it came out in. So we're going to say anywhere between 2 to 3 years ago was when I last saw any footage of this game. But this is going to be very similar of a stream to Cube, if anybody was around who watched Cube. This game is very similar to that. One of the biggest differences just being that it's a first-person puzzle game. It's, it's very Portal-esque. There's a story, however light or however heavy it might be, there's usually a story in these kinds of games.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
450 hours is a long time to not have contact before waking me up.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data.
Oh, his name is
ISA
Tom.
has made the executive decision that you report to the surface, post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
Let me see here. Can I put subtitles on? Is that a display option? Let's turn motion blur off, subtitles on. And I'll leave some of this stuff on because I think this game is pretty well optimized. Let's crank that FOV up to like 100. And brightness is fine. Apply. And continue.
The ground crew found an
that feels
organism
better.
the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Okay, so movement is done. Why do I have flaily hands? Jump with space. Look around with the mouse. Mouse sensitivity is a little high. Hold on, let me... Is that my fault or is that the game's fault? It feels a little bit better. I think it was my fault. I had my mouse cranked really high up. Guess I follow the arrows.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
Is it this thing? Ah.
Okay.
This is the quote-unquote
landing
portal gun of this game.
Make your way to the docking station.
And Tom is our GLaDOS, though he seems nicer than GLaDOS ever was. Whoa! Why can I do this? Why can I do that? Oh, I can scroll through, but oh, this is like emails. I don't really care that much about that. I'm sure I should be reading some of that, but I want to get to the puzzles. I've had a tiring day, and I would like to puzzle. I updated my credentials on Twitch, right? Oh, that's not what I need. Okay, info updated. Maybe I hadn't yet. I don't know. But regardless, we're updated now.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Oh,
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance.
Or Ava.
The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go. Power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for powered descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Interesting. I like sci-fi looking games. They're fun. Let's see here. How's my FPS looking? Staying at a stable, I believe it should be staying at a stable 30 because this game is not that taxing on my CPU. Bay 3. Oh, you have Bay 3 lit up. Can I go into any of the other bays? I can. Oh, but I bet the other, I was gonna say, I bet the other bays have already launched and that's why they're not here. Yeah, there's an actual bay there and the other 3 people, Sarah, Daniel, and I don't think that we've actually heard the last guy's name. Was it Matt? I can't even remember. Have launched in the other tunnels and now it's our turn. By the way, for those who don't know, the name of this video game comes from an actual phenomenon known as the Turing Test.
Guidance?
Which is the test to determine whether or not artificial intelligence is actually real. The Turing Test is something that only a human can pass and that a robot never could. The second a robot can pass the Turing Test,
I'm running the program.
the second that a robot can pass the Turing Test, they are considered intelligent enough to be considered true intelligence. Okay, that's not supposed to be happening.
502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
I'd like the screen not to be shaking like that. It was rather chilly today. I had to wear my leather jacket, which I have discarded, I think, in the other room.
Open the door.
I hope the whole game
Welcome
isn't
to
super glitchy
Europa.
like that. But yeah, I cleaned my living room because I got tired of it not being clean. Not to mention I got a couple of new things, one of which was a model kit divider, so I can actually divide the individual panels of my model kit up into a single thing. I'll take a picture of it and maybe post it to the Discord at some point. Hey Sora Awesome, welcome out to the stream. Just playing a puzzle game, because I was tired of sitting in my room alone doing nothing, and there was nothing good to watch on YouTube, and the Minecraft mod that I was trying to load was not working, so I decided to play this instead. We will be continuing with Kingdom Hearts tomorrow, but tonight I just wanted to play a game. Because I've been busy all day, and I would like some time to sit down and just relax and play a game that I've been wanting to play for a while. And since CPQ isn't here, we're not really going to play any Kingdom Hearts. It's just going to be Turing Test today. Hey, we finally have the gun out, which means it's time to play the game.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Theia Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations.
Nope.
I arrived first on Europa in 2240.
Hey, look, there he is. Hi, Tom.
It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
Playing random games
I
today.
wonder why the
Got
ground
bored of
team
my
has
other
changed
ones
these
I was
rooms.
playing earlier.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are
Can I-
Turing tests.
Throw that.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart.
Oh, here they're going to explain Turing
Typically,
tests.
problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together. They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they
So the
ran out
top
of
room
things to
just
do
was
out
that
here.
upper room.
The devil makes work for idle hands.
Okay, so I can take that orb, but if I take that orb from there, but I come around here, yoink, bam. So I yoink orbs with my
Do
right
you know the
click,
ground team's
and I
location?
yeet orbs
The
with
crew
my
are
left
deeper
click.
inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, you know
I am
what
working to regain control.
Take this,
Though I once had complete control of this
Remove
place, a lot
this.
has changed in the
Place it
past
there.
500 hours.
bam, bam. And is there an open window or something? Yeah, there we go. Ah, that puzzle feel.
So,
that
if
puzzle
this
feel
base
is so
managed
good.
by
It's been
you,
so long.
why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning. Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Oh, damn. I need to fill up literally all of that to get that done. That's gonna be a lot of work. Whoa. Just enough
This
time to get
doesn't add
through.
up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident,
Let's see.
surely
here.
they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is
So
still
why does turning
resolving
that
conflicts.
that way a
I
thing?
expect they have their
Why would I
reasons.
not just have power going to the thing? 'Cause it takes both of those powers to keep this door on. Oh, but then I can take that power now. Move it over here. Then turn this on to that. Get through the door. And yoink the power and yeet it.
My instance
Yoink
has
the
just
power
been
is the
updated.
newest generation's
Sorry?
Fight the Power.
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between
it.
the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
This game is fun. I also need to get the Talos Principle at some point. There's like millions of these kinds of like first-person puzzle games because there's Portal, Portal 2, which are both great games, but those are like the ones that
This is the
everybody
command
knows.
center.
There's the
You
Talos
can check on the
Principle.
crew
We played
status
Cube
from here.
2. I haven't played Cube 1 yet. But then there's the Talos Principle. I love these kinds of puzzle games. Touch. Touch. Why won't it let me touch? Touch. Oh, is it supposed to be like cycling? What am I doing here? Whee! I can make a vortex. Alright, well, we're gonna keep moving on then. Oh, that was chapter 1. Pretty short. My sinuses have been acting up for 2 weeks. It sucks. Ah, that does sound bad. Last night, I woke up with the worst headache I've had in a very long time. It was so bad that it hurt in the front and in the back. And how I sleep meant that I literally couldn't go back to sleep because the pain was so great. I ended up taking some medicine, but that didn't help much. And it wasn't until I ate salsa and chips that I finally actually felt better. And then went to sleep at like 4 in the morning.
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi.
He was involved in an accident.
Hi, Tom. Where's this thing? Okay, that's getting power from there. If I switch over to that, can I... Okay, I can get the orb like that, and then if I switch... this power over to that. There we go. A little bit more lateral thinking.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Yoink. Oh, I can't climb up the staircase. Oh, but can I put this here? Back, I just posted a Twitter poll to see which game my followers choose me to play. What's the choices? I might weigh in. Bingo. That's how it works. Ooh, fuzzy. Stepping in that magnetic field made me feel all fuzzy. There's another one. Okay, and I know what I need to do then. Pick that up and move it over. All the way over. And then I just... Ooh, fuzzy.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to
I
a
don't like
sustainable,
the
small
idea of
artificial
the
ecosystem
crew
in
fixed
Europe,
that up.
growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
I can't grab that through the door, and it's... No, it's not powering the door. It was just there. Interesting. Wait, is there a... No, there's no way back up if I fall. At least not a visible one. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I need to do. Let's move this thing in line with that. climb the ladder. And if I... No, wait, not the bridge. Oh, kind of the bridge. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll need to adjust the bridge in a second as well, but in the meantime... Oh, was that... Whoop, nope, nope, I need you open. I need that one, though. Because I think it was powering the magnet. Is that the case? No, that's not the case. Could there be a thing down there that's powering the magnet? The choices are The Walking Dead Season 3 and The Evil Within 2 for the poll. If it's between those two, my choice is for The Evil Within. That's actually... Or The Evil Within 2. I wasn't a big fan of the first game, but The Evil Within 2 is really good. Hold on, how do I power the magnet? Because I can move the magnet, but... I can't power the magnet. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. I was like, there's got to be a node somewhere that turns on the magnet. There is. It's on that side. That was a tricky one.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Oh, I know what I need to do here. Aha! That was interesting, but not too terribly hard. And that's how they keep you from using the
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
I need to have been able to get up here with at least one of these modules, so take that. Nothing on the pole so far. Don't lose heart, man. It's not, as somebody who does polls for his videos, I usually try to give them like a week in advance, and even with a week's advance, I hardly ever get enough responses to actually warrant, making a decision. Oh, but okay, I know what I need to do. Because I can just grab that one from the catwalk up here. Plug this one in. Nab and yeet. Sorry, yoink and yeet. Yoink. Yoink. Yeet, yeet. Oh, there's another one of these rooms. This can't be the solution. This can't be the solution. Just tapping forward like a million times? This could not have been the solution they intended. But by golly, it's working. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. A secret. Shall we have a polite conversation? E. Sure. Oh, I think you're a robot. You got me. I'm simply not convinced you are a human. I think you might be a robot. I already told you I am. Yes, definitely a robot. Well, so are you. You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. What? What? Okay, hold on. What the fuck? I'm just typing. When our keys are pressed makes no difference. I don't like this. Nope. I thought I was having a good time, and honestly, I'm feeling a little attacked. What? Oh, can I not go through while I'm carrying an orb? That gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of
That
the
door
ISA,
gave me the
I have been
absolute
given authority aboard
heebie-jeebies.
this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Airyanya Corporation, designed in California,
Ah, it's an
assembled in
AND
China.
gate, or actually that's
But here on Europa,
a
I constructed
NOR
myself.
gate, or no, a NOT gate. It's a NOT gate. Nah, it won't let me keep it.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human.
You talked about the Turing test already.
In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Hold on. I need you back really quick. So half of these puzzles are the fact that I need a way to walk with this in my hand to get across this, right? Then I drop that, and I pick up the orb again. Pick up this guy. Walk back across. Shoot. Pick up. Walk. Drop. Reabsorb. Grab. Bam. Bam. Puzzle solved.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not
Oh,
correctly
there's a
test
timer.
the machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
I have.
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses.
Oh, I see what I
The
need to
person
do.
on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with
Okay.
the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Oh, shit.
This is the crew's quarters.
Well, my vote is for
it
the
looks
evil
abandoned.
within. Post-it note. Don't touch. This is the 5th time. Notice. I do not see a need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Because we care. Oh, is this the dead guy? Is this the guy who died? Am I gonna make his kids go into a vortex? Yeah, this is Chris. Why can I do this? Why can I do this? That right down there. Why can I do that? It makes no sense. Are there notes to read? Drilling reports, that's boring. Telomeres, science, and a rosary on top of the science book. This person was a contradiction. Ooh. Aren't we so edgy that we can't like science and Jesus? Oh, hey, look, it's a vape. It's a vape calculator. Even better. So Sochi and this person are deemed to still be alive somewhere, I think. That was the consensus, was that Sochi and Milik should still be alive and well somewhere. That's another... I can't tell if that's a dead body or if that's just the bed. Another folio. Loading screen. The loading screens kind of take you out of it. That's fine. For some reason, my Oculus and Steam VR software have to be on for this game, which makes me think that there's a way to play the Turing Test in VR.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space,
I see what I need to do.
The debaters rage over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
How do I open that door? Oh, I see. Oh no, don't kick that. Set that there. And then we go around. This is on a NOT gate. We do that, it hits the button, it opens this door, we get through.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that
that's
distance,
a lot of light bridges.
Teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellites. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean?
Dude, boy,
by
that
morally
lens flare
suboptimal?
is strong.
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Oh, I can't get rid of one if it's still in use. So I can plug that in like that, right? But then I gotta figure out a way to... Oh, you know what? Could I not just do this? Plug that one in there, and then... Wait, what is that? Why does that get me anything? That puts me in the same boat as I was. So I need to get a second... I need to get this guy up to the top. Somehow. I can do that. That's easy. grab that orb like that. But then I need to be able to have 2 orbs to get through this section. And I need this orb to keep this door open. See, I need to be able to grab that one now. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what? I'm dumb. I'm a big old dum-dum. I can just take the one from this door, take that one, come all the way down to the bottom, and then do the whole puzzle with 2 shootable orbs, and carry this thing with me. Whoops. I'm a big old dum-dum. And then I use this to activate this door. Bam. Bam. Yoink, yoink. Bam, bam.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem-solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem-solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent.
Just like Shadow the Hedgehog, my favorite Sonic character, truly ambivalent to good and
its
evil.
created mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Oh wait, I don't know why I'm trying to jump this. I can just yoink. That turns that off, and then we grab this, put it in, shoot the other one, and we're through.
If you weren't restricted,
We've got another door.
do you think you could be creative?
You ready for some more existential
As creative
crises?
as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them, so I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Oh, you know what? I probably need to build it so that I can walk through that door over there. So long as that camera can see me, the door stays closed. But if I build a wall between me and the thing... Ah, I was slightly off. I'm not sure why I want another existential crisis, but I feel like it's important. So I need to build it literally on, like, the side of the wall. Like right here. Yeah. Time to get my mind blown again. Ooh. Okay. Better not be any jump scares in this game. I blinded the eye, and that's how I got in. Oh, wait. I only need one gate open. That it? Is that all there was in that room? Was just that one puzzle? That one wasn't nearly as existential as the last time we did this puzzle. You know what? That's what this is that, multiple colored, blocks, or blobs, have to be shot into different things in different orders. And so I need to use that as, like, some sort of storage device while I move through the puzzles. Wait. That's actually not what I need. I needed that green thing there, I think. Yeah, having the green there actually makes it so that I can transport across this platform. Hey, Tom. Oh, but I need a green to do this now. I need to figure out how to get up there with a green. Well, I could take this all the way back to the first room. Then do this number. And then I don't need that there anymore, so I can do this. Shoot that there. Shoot that there. There we go.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, wait. Do I see? I don't know if I see or not. Oh, I see now. Not quite what I need. Almost. There we go.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Let me just turn the volume up just a little bit. I keep turning it down anytime something scary happens because I don't want to get jump scared. Oh, is there a... Yep, there it is. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and rotate you around to here. Get me through with this box. Plug the box in. That opens up that door, which I bet means I now need to rotate the pillar to the front. Oh, I don't need to rotate it just yet. Oh, wait, but I can take the orb out and put the orb back.
I've started to collate information from my local...
I have to use the restroom, so I will be right back. It's very cold in my house. Like, prohibitively cold in my house. I'm in Sector 30 on Chapter 3.
For instance, it seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. I had to make my own stair step. Hey, Ebola Ricey.
This
This
confirmed
is
my
the Turing
fears.
Test.
The crew have made intentional
Hey,
breaches of my
Shinigami.
security.
Everybody showed up at
The
once.
crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They
Tom
don't
is
want to be
watching.
found. They are hiding.
I can do this.
Who?
Us.
Doesn't that look cool? Oh, it doesn't look nearly as cool in 30 FPS. That looks ridiculous at 60. Just trust me. But we're done with Chapter 3, and we're moving on to Chapter 4. It's a puzzle game. Kind of like Portal. Kind of like The Cube. Kind of like, what's the other one that somebody made? Talos Principle. Just finished watching another stream, so I thought I'd stop by. That's cool. Yeah, today was kind of just an impromptu stream. I was feeling kind of, you know, lonely's not the right word, but very similar. I was kind of just sitting in my house, and there were no YouTube videos that like I hadn't already seen or wanted to watch. And I had this downloaded, and I didn't want to play this off stream. This seemed like a fun on stream game, even if it was just one of those chill puzzle streams I do every now and again that never get any views, and I do it
crew
entirely for
intentionally cut
myself.
communication
I would
with
still
the
like it to
satellite.
at least be recorded somewhere
I've
on
found
video.
the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
I feel like I need to bring these into this room for some reason. Don't ask me why. That's just my intuition. I don't often neglect my intuition. Oh, that's why. Yoink. Ah, fuzzy vision. Give me the cube. Cube. Oh, that's cool. Okay, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is how you solve this puzzle. So this is a sight gag, not gag, but like a sight beam. It's going there, right? So long as this has power, it keeps that door turned off. So I need to block this beam, and I'm gonna do that by using the magnet overhead. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna take the magnet. We're gonna go, so now that the light bridge is there, it holds the cube in the way, and now I can go through. Puzzle games.
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Yoink, 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 yoink. So they're both on timers, but greens are all on the same time and purples are all on another time. Okay, hold on. Let's just make all the platforms stop moving for a second. Sadly, I must leave. Oh no. Okay, I will see you later, Ricey. It was nice for you. It was nice of you to stop by. I can't cycle through the things either. Just wanted to pop by and say hi. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And I've got this one now. So I can bam, go up, nab. Having sixth grade flashbacks? Why are you having sixth grade flashbacks? Why does that? Why is that one purple? Okay, why is this one's like energy purple, but this one's yellow? All of them are yellow except for the middle one, which is purple. Was that supposed to be a hint? I only have... So I can only place a thing in 2 of them. Puzzles, man. The puzzles. Can I quite possibly steal one of these orbs now that I'm up here? They're all in a non-stealable state, so I can't really do anything with those orbs down there. That one raises up very high. All I can do is shoot that one into that. Can I just drop this on that? Yeah, that was it. That was the puzzle. It was just that cube needed to be down. I thought I had to carry the cube up with me.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
I had a teacher who made the failing student do puzzles and other things that made you think, puzzles are fun. I couldn't imagine puzzles being not fun.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry.
I could maybe imagine puzzles being boring. I will
us.
give you that. Puzzles can be boring, but
As
puzzles
the
are not.
instrument of the ISA, I am the
unfun.
authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to.
Oh, I have
remove
full
me
control
from
of
my
this
own
right
home.
now. That raises the platforms up. Okay, so how... Oh, you know what? I can do this. Nope. Is there a green? Ah, this is a green. Okay. So now if I do this... Ha! Puzzles. That's fair.
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
I think the one thing that got me is, like, I never really liked, so there's this one type of puzzle that I am not the biggest fan of, and it is Sudokus. What does that do for me? What does placing that do for me? I do that, I do this. Okay, grab both of those out. Bam. Sudoku? So, Sudoku puzzles are, in all honesty, Sudoku puzzles are not that bad. I hated them a lot as a child, but they're really not that terrible. Oh, and then I can just grab that guy to turn everything off. That doesn't help me get this door open. Oh, it's because this door is open already. And I need to... Okay, hold on. You know what? Can I grab you, put you in that door over there, and then green that? Oh, even the bridge energy's green. That's cool. But Sudoku, so... A standard Sudoku puzzle is a 3x3 grid. Or it's a... it's actually a 9x9 grid. You can do 3x3, but that's worthless. It is a 9x9 grid. What that means is that there are 9 squares across the top, 9 squares down the side. And the entirety of a Sudoku puzzle, I'm getting Subnautica vibes from this. A little bit, actually. I wouldn't begrudge you for that.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
Okay, so I can't take any of the orbs in this thing right now. But let me... So a Sudoku is a 9 square puzzle. A 9x9 puzzle where every 3x3 area has to have the numbers 1 through 9. Every column has to have the numbers 1 through 9. And every row has to have the numbers 1 through 9. All of... And you can't have repeats in any of them. I can't get through without doing that. Started playing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 game on Xbox 360, and I'm horrible at playing it. Dang, will I get the change how the other games were easier. The only 2 Harry Potter games I've ever played were Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PS2. I think this is Portal and Subnautica's child. Because it takes a second for these things to work, so without both of these alternating... But you know what? I think I got it. Go! Yeah! Success! That's a dumb way to solve that puzzle, but I like it.
That this is a test?
No. This is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key.
I haven't played Lego Harry Potter games. The Lego games are great, but I've only ever played but I played the best Harry Potter games are thusly. You've got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PS2 and for the Game Boy Color. I mentioned the Game Boy Color version because it is straight up an RPG. I'm not joking, like that game is an RPG. Oh, I can't hold that there though. I have to... I should do something along the lines of like this, and then somehow deactivate the bridge to turn the thing off. What's activating the bridge right now, by the way? That's a good question. I think that did it. I was dreaming that I was Roxas and I had a Keyblade and versing Sora and beat him, then woke up and said, "Aw man, it was a dream." I had a dream recently where I had... Wait.
Can you give me a diagnostic?
Oh, this is a different room. This is a very similar room, but a different room nonetheless.
We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Oh, hold on. I need this to turn on the door. But I had a dream that I had magic powers, and how the magic powers worked were, pardon the rude gesture, but you stuck your middle finger out like this, and you had like runes and stuff inscribed on your hand, and you could just draw them on, and then you could shoot magic like a gun, but from your middle finger. And then if you wanted to cycle through different magics, you would just rotate your wrist left or right, and you'd like sort of flick the new magic onto your hand. I also had a dream that you had to focus really, really hard to gain magic powers. Or not to gain magic powers, but you know, to like have magic activate or whatever you want to call it. Go through here, grab that, put it here. Oh, I need several things. Let's see here. So I need to do this really quick. Oh, you know what? I need to do that. I need to take this out. Put it over here. Put that there. Yoink. Wait, no, not yet. Don't yoink yet. I need that to get across the bridge. Grab. Run across. Bam. Take that. Bam. Missing something. What am I missing? How do I get the final cube out of this door? I know how to get that. I know how to do it. Actually, how do I do this? That's a good question. It can't be that simple. I think it's gonna be that simple, guys. If I'm carrying the cube, I can just walk between the two. Sometimes this game is dumb. This game is not about solving puzzles like correctly. It's about just solving the puzzle, period. Even if it means doing something that doesn't make any sense.
We must work together as allies, friends.
Okay.
Okay, so that's blocking that currently. Bridge, bridge, no bridge. And that's no bridge because the NAND gate is there. The dream was pretty vague, so I don't really remember what it looked like. Those are the worst. So that turns that off. Do that. To figure out how to move the bridge across. There's no like move bridge across button though, or like panel or anything. Like it looks like you can like move that panel along that bridge, but I don't know how to do. Oh wait, aha! That's how you do it. Oh, I can just get through the door.
This is the voice of Sarah.
I had a dream. Aqua asked me out as Roxas, and I wait. Are you really asking me out? I love to, but you do know I'm sore as nobody.
Much like your AI friend, engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
Oh, wait. Hold on. This is gonna be great. Watch this. How do I do this? Let's see here. This game is actually really good because unlike things like Portal and stuff, this game makes you think about like how you're supposed to do puzzles. Like it uses a physics engine and everything. Wait. What door gives power here? Okay, hold on. So I need to take this. That opens the top door, so I actually need to take a weighted cube up this way. Place it there. Come through here. Angle it like that. Get to the top here. Shoot. Pushes cube off onto weighted plate. Opens door. And then I take the energy from that. And profit? Okay. Hold on. You know what? I bet I need to rotate it again. Oh, but I can totally rotate it again without actually becoming a problem. Let's see here. So I need to come down here. Hey, like I can't help. Aqua likes me more than anyone. So I need a cube here. And I need a cube here. And then if I turn it on the way that it's currently facing from here, I push the first block, which opens this door, and now I turn it off. I rotate it 90 degrees, or 180 degrees actually. Walk through the door that's still open, reactivate, bridge. That is a smart puzzle.
Exercise caution.
Oh, I'm going to see Sarah.
What?
You are controlled. What? You are a drone. I can't go any closer that way.
What is this?
It's not letting me like half the control I have I can't actually. Don't trust Tom. Tom's slave. Drone.
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind. Step inside.
I'm not moving on my own right now.
Ava, do not enter the cage. Ava, please. Please.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Well, in my dream, Aqua asked me to do you
Ava,
want to
please
meet
listen.
and eat some sea salt ice
I
cream?
warned
I
you
said,
of the
yeah,
ground team.
it's my favorite ice cream. Then the
They are
heartless and the nobody's
manipulating you.
ruined. I said, rain check.
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't know you were playing me like a violin.
Ava, I am sorry that you are upset. We can work together, Ava, to search for the truth.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
So now I'm playing as Tom.
All right. Let's work together.
And then I can take control of Ava whenever I want. There's nothing to this room. Well, that's quite the that's quite the revelation. Oh, somebody made an edit of Face Your Fears, like the Kingdom Hearts 3 Face Your Fears, but it's like a trailer for Spider-Man. And it's really, really good. And I'll see if I can't post it in the Discord really quick. How do I... see here, is there any way to... I want to save video. No, I don't want to get content. I'm going to get content ID anyway, because the game we're playing is a Square Enix game. But give me a second, I'm posting this in the Discord. It'll be in the link dump. Give me a second while I find the link to dump. Did it even let me save the video? Hold on. Oh, I saved, but I couldn't download the video. I can copy the link, though. Okay, here we go. Copying the link to the link dump. There we go. What was is_thing _ Kingdom Hearts 2?
Ava, are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones. Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Why control people? Can't you trust us? Why control
We chose to install
Can't you
biometric
trust
chips
us?
in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
Okay, so backspace gets me back to Ava after I've been controlling Tom. Look who keeps asking why my head keeps hurting in my dream. Should I say it's because of Sora?
The ground crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently. With sabotage and subterfuge, they have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
Okay, I know what. Yeah, this is right, because now I walk around the side here. I go through this door, and then yoink, bam.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine.
Is there a Tom,
You don't
is there a
even know
Tom in
what
this room that I
freedom
can
is.
control? Oh, Tom has free control over these things. I'm this close to losing my crap. Why? Just because this game is that crazy? So hold on, I need to... Okay. Kyrie was in the organization and Riku was with Ansem. Again, Mickey, Donald, Goofy were in the realm of darkness while I was in the land of departure wondering why Ven looks like me. These are some incredibly specific dreams. So that created that. That activated the treadmill. How do I activate these things? You think this is a tall tale? Wait, wait, console command? No, I don't want console command. Get out of here. And I wonder if the console command is a thing that you can do, though. Why won't it let me get back to her? That was weird. It wouldn't let me actually move her. Oh, right! I have to power them from themselves. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. So I do this, and I move it onto the platform. And then I take this and I move it onto the platform. I Ava. And now I robot it to here. Ava. There we go.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I could take this guy. And put bam bam. Because he can just power this door by himself. I don't need a working, like, double system. Has death abilities? You two are the edgiest motherfuckers I know. Oh, but I need all three. I need 3 purples. Or 3 greens. Chinese room. So this...
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
This is ridiculously
But
complicated.
that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing Test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true, but even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way, but this other way, it is not logical.
You guys are having
it does not make sense
literally
to
the
me.
shittiest dick measuring contest I've ever seen right now.
I've been researching.
Okay.
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No.
But you think I am different, do you?
Shut up, Paladin.
I am
It's none of your
conscious.
business.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Shit. So that's why this went down. Oh shit. It's a bunch of slips in Chinese. Where's the instruction manual though? Okay, so this piece of paper has Chinese on it. And it's a slip in there. And that's the Chinese room. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on, I can't get... Oh, I can't get out of here. This door just opens slowly, that's right. Oh, but to get through this door, I need, let's see here. To get through that door, I need a different combination of things. Master was greed. They were named after the 7 deadly sins. Valor was pride, wisdom was envy, limit was lust. And so this is the Chinese room? Maybe? Because there's the slot between the two rooms. Because what if both sides are just speaking... What if both sides are interpreting Chinese, but neither of them speak Chinese?
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing Test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it.
You guys are just gonna roleplay in my chat during this really philosophical shit, and all you guys are just like, okay, whatever, we're just gonna... That was all a side room, too. That wasn't even like an actual puzzle. Oh, what? Is this not the right... Okay, that was not the right door. This is the right door. Oh, but I've got a Tom. What can Tom see for me? Ah. That's what Tom can see for me.